Good morning. It is, what is it? It is 8:15 and it's Monday. I just dropped Daryl off. He's gone to school. I go home. I've got to move a bed downstairs because that's been picked up by somebody today. And then I'm going to have a pretty chill day because I didn't sleep very well last night. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I slept a little bit late yesterday morning or what. But it was way past midnight when I went to sleep. So I'm like, this morning. So I think it's probably because I stepped late, I was still stepping quite late into the evening. So I have a confession. So I can't remember what I said in a previous video, but because of course I started journaling again. And I started watching journaling videos again just to get me in the mood, And I fell in love with the Pilot Vanishing Point pens. That is a very expensive hole to fall down. And I really wanted the SE Blue, which is basically a swirly marble design on it. But the only place I could find that was Colt Pens, and they wanted a lot of money for it. And I can't justify spending that much money on a pen. And I went backwards and forwards on myself saying, well, you're only 50 once, because I'm 50 this week. And I was like, you're only 50 once. And then I was like, but, what if I buy it and I'd hate it or something? And and I went backwards and forwards about it. And in the end, I was like, get the Carbonesque one instead. It was a lot cheaper. I got it for £80 less than the SE one. So I found a nice blue Carbonesque one. I got it for £30 less than Colt Pens were doing it on Pure Pens, which is a Welsh company, family-run company thing, and a bottle of ink. Bottle of, is it De Artemis in blue-black? Because, blue-black. And hopefully it'll be sent today, and I should receive it tomorrow, hopefully. And I thought, you know what? I've got on my bank account, I've got one of those cashback things. So whenever you spend money, your bank rounds it up and then deposits the extra into another account. And I'd actually accrued quite a lot in there, I hadn't realised. And I figured with what I've accrued in there and money that I've managed to save, that I actually saved to go to Harry Potter World a couple of weeks ago and didn't spend. I spent a lot less than I thought it was going to at Harry Potter World. That, I should maybe treat myself. And like I said, I'm only 51. So, yeah, I splurged and I bought Pam to go with the other 7 fountain pens I have. But, this one is a vanishing point. Don't come for me. Just sitting doing some editing because I need to get week 23 up and maybe even work on week 24. I often complain, or I did complain in the week 23 video I was walking up to school, about how I hate that angle because it makes my double chin look really fucking fat. Not only that, but my skin pigmentation changes there and it looks like I'm really bad at blending makeup. I'm really not. I do good under my chin. And it's mainly because my phone is heavy, and you're in this angle when the phone is like that, and my arm gets tired. My poor little arm. And I feel stupid anyway. And then I was watching, who was I watching? I was watching somebody. I'm having issues with my computer. It won't export my video. It keeps rabbiting on about memory. I think I need to reboot it. So let's just close everything down. So I had a look at the Pocket 3. It's really cool. It's really cool. But it's also really fucking expensive. Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to be getting one of them anytime soon. Because I did buy a vlogging camera, but it is a whole camera. It's not a little pocket doohickey. I don't know. I wonder if there's ones on Temu actually any good. Probably not. I don't know. I mean, I quite like Temu. I quite like the stuff you can buy and all of that. Wait for notification that my pen's shipped. Because I want it. I've got a whole list of chores that I need to do, and I'm not doing any of them because I can't be bothered. I will get on and do a couple of things today. Got the dogs. Oh, the sleepy little puppies. Look at them. It's a hard life being a doggy. I've heard absolutely nothing from Mad Hatter Locks. Like normally she posts things like, oh, working on this week, we'll be working on these people next week, everybody else after that. And she's not posted on those for a couple of weeks. She's posted absolutely no photos of like the dreads. And she did say she'd try and get them to me for my birthday, which is Friday, so that I would have new hair for my birthday. And I've heard nothing from her. Oh, that's sad. But I do have a new bag to do. It's Kyle's hair. I've never done Kyle's hair before. It's actually also quite short, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to do it or not. I'm going to go sit out in the garden and do it because I don't want the hair all over me. And if it doesn't work, then hey, the birdies have something, don't they? Yeah. I mean, Victor's is quite short as well, but his is curly and it's also a bit longer when you pull it. It was, you know, several inches long, but Carl's is, so I don't know that I'm going to be able to manage it. I'm going to have a quick go, and if I can, great. If I can't, yeah, I won't bother. Those issues I had with Daryl's hair first time I did it was his hair was only a couple of inches long, and I tried, like, I just couldn't get it to dread, so yeah. But look at Victor's. I can't wait to do. Look, I can't wait to have that boinging about at the end of my hair. Look at it. That's one of his little curly bits. That's the end that's going to attach to mine because it's quite messy. And then I did a little like sticky out halfway curl. Whether that will remain, I don't know, or whether it will dread itself in, but that's going to be the end. That's going to be boinging about. So I've put this question up on TikTok and Instagram and had no response. Now, well, I've had very little response. My hair is quite light, isn't it, on the top? I am going to blend that in, that look. So do I blend it like where it's going to be really fucking noticeable? So like here. Or do I like try and hide it? I mean, it's going to be fucking noticeable, isn't it? It doesn't really matter, I suppose. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, God, I'm so tired. God. I think nearly 3/4 of the way done exporting this video, so I think rebooting my computer was what was needed. And then I can get last week on as well. We can go from there. Hair's growing quite a lot, actually. This is all mine. None of it's, well, I say none of it's extensions, as in, oops. The length hasn't been extended. Obviously, I've got a few fillers, like, you know, Daryl's hair back there, and I've got a couple of extensions, as in, like, you know, that's Daryl's hair kind of thing, but not length extensions. This is my length. So, I mean, some of it has changed colour quite a lot. Daryl's hair has changed loads over the... Where is it? There it is. Look at the different colours in that. What I do is I raid his hairbrush every now and then, because he has a lot of hair and it does fall out quite a lot. And what I do is I raid it and I pick an end of this, because this is a double-ended one and it's looped through at the root, and I pick an end and then I just add it on. So that I did that side last time, but look how dark it's getting, you know, when you consider, like, when I first started it was that colour. Yeah, there's change in it. Amazing, huh? His hair's really darkened as he's gotten older. So, come on, it's nearly there. It's nearly there. So I'll get this up today and maybe even get like week 24. I don't think I did much on week 24. I'm going to miss these. Yeah, get week 24 up as well. I could even schedule that to go up. That'd be awesome. Not that anybody comments anymore, but yeah. It's going to be weird losing all of this darkness. You know, even this, like, where I managed to fade it slightly. It's all going to go right back to there. And then extensions. I can't remember what length I ordered, whether I ordered 16 or 20 inch. I really can't remember. And I've done a couple of braids with this. And I'm sort of like, should I just keep this and thread this through as loose, like Lizzie's, they're called. And that was coined by people who copied Liz Kidder, because she uses human hair and she just loops it through and then just allows it to dread. Could do that. That won't dread because it's synthetic. But I might actually contact Mad Hatter Locks and say to her, can I have, if I send you some more money, some loose hair to make some Lizzie's? See what she says. Look, I love how gnarly these are. I play with them so much. I said to her when she said, right, she's going to start making them, I like them loose and textured. I don't like uniform thin locks. I mean, there's nothing against uniform thin locks, like, you know, some of mine are quite uniform, but I'm so used to having this texture in my hair that, you know, like, I mean, Jamie's locks are beautiful, but mine are all squirrely, and that's what I'm used to. And there is nothing wrong with uniform. It's gorgeous. I think uniform locks are amazing, but they just don't, I'm just not used to that. And it will look odd if I've got uniform and then squirrely at the top. Don't go to sleep. It's failed again. I don't know what to do. I don't really want to go through editing this in another program. I don't get why it's failing. Details. Disk full. It fucking well is not. Ugh. Turned out I didn't have a lot of space. So I've just gone through and deleted a load of shit. I've also told it not to sync photos to my Mac because I never use my Mac for photos. All my photos are on the cloud or on my phone. So yeah, at the moment I'm sort of lusting after this little vlogging camera, but I'm like, would I actually use it? I could get a little one from Temu and see how that goes. But I liked the fact that you could just swivel a button and it automatically changed it, whereas all the ones on Temu seems to be you've got to manually do it. I like the idea of the pocket because it's basically a gimbal. I wonder if it's heavy, because that's the issue I have with my phone. Like at the moment, I'm just weak. I'm just weakly. Oh, post. Finally. These, if you have long nails, these are a must. These are for opening pull tab cans. I haven't got one to show you, but you slide that underneath the tab on cans, soda cans, yeah, cans of Coke and all that lot, and then, okay, that's going to live in my pocket. And I've got loads, because you couldn't buy just one, you know. And then this, I've got loads more stuff coming as well. What did I buy? Oh yeah, I bought new in-car chargers for my phone.
Motion detected at the front door.
Nice. Okay, that just goes on there. Where does it plug in then? Oh, I see. That's it. Cool. So the electrician turned up that was here Friday, and he said, we got some strange readings. Alexa, lights out. And I've come back to retest. And I was like, okay. So he does...
I'm not quite sure how to help you.
Alexa, cancel. So he does all this testing, and then he was like, yeah, I need to call the electricity board out. I'm like, what? So apparently there's an issue with the supply into my house. So I'm like, okay. I was like, how long is that going to take? So we phoned the electricity board up, and they're like, oh, it'll be within 3 hours. I'm like, okay. Would you guys keep me informed, yeah? And they're like, yeah, that's fine. And then I get a text going, yeah, well, he's going to be with you in 20 minutes. He was actually half an hour, but he did turn up. And, he's just been, and he can't fucking do it because he doesn't have the right tool or something. So now he's going to go off and tell them to send somebody else. And I'm like, that's fine, but I have a thing on Monday nights that I have to go to. So, I was like, as long as, if he can be here within the next couple of hours, great. If not, it's going to have to be tomorrow, because, you're just fucking... The electrician who replaced the fuse board and wired up the freezer is great. He doesn't keep you informed. They didn't say anything when they left at the weekend. They just said, yep, that's all great. We will do your safety certificate. They never said, oh, this is reading a little bit high. We need to come back and retest. I'm like, what the fuck? Of course, you cut all the electric off, so now all the lights have come on because Alexa turns them all on and off. And my microwave and my oven are now freaking out because they don't have a time on them. And I need to set that before I go out. Oh, it's really annoying. Good morning. It's Tuesday. It's nearly 8:20. Just dropped Daryl off. He's gone into school. And today's plans are I'm going to tackle both my gardens, because the back garden is dandelions up to the waist height and the front garden is everything's exploded in the rain, and it's difficult to get to the front door. And I've got a grocery delivery coming, post lady's coming because my pen's coming today, and it's just getting out of hand. So I need to get those both sorted out. Then I need to get a bolognese on the go because Daryl's bringing MJ home tonight for tea. So that'll be cool. So I just want to make it look a little bit more presentable. Wear myself around the process. I've got a pounding headache. Haven't slept well the last couple of nights. Last night I was woken up by a local dog in the neighbourhood barking its head off, which was not fun, for a good half an hour. Fucking pissed me right off. Then I was awake until about 3:30. Anyway, it is hot today, like fucking scorching. So I'm going to be a big hot stinky mess by the end of it all, I think, because it's yucky. So I'm going to do myself some iced water to keep me hydrated. My little speaker system has been on charge, so I can listen to some music while I'm doing front garden. I'm still lusting over the Pocket 3, even though I'm like, I can't afford that, especially not after just paying out for this fucking fountain pen. But then there's another part of me that's like, you could get it on monthly. And at least then I would be able to do things like film myself doing because I like to listen to my audiobooks through my phone while I do stuff, but I can't do that and film. If I had the pocket, I could do that. But anyway, I need to clean that as well. So, let us, as in let us, not lettuce. Don't like lettuce. Right, I'm going to put you down on that. This is my schmiggle. Smiggle, see? I love it. It was expensive, it was 20 quid, and I sort of like, about buying it, and in the end I fucking splurged. And I tell you what, this is the greatest thing in life. I put ice in here at night, and quite often it lasts till about like mid-afternoon the next day if I haven't drunk it all. I do put a lot of ice in it, but yeah. So I make little ice balls, and I make them out of my flavoured water, because otherwise it dilutes your drink. I never understand how people do these ice, drinks with ice that are made of water. I only drink flavoured water, I don't like tap water. So I half fill it with ice. It's full to about there. So I make the ice cubes up, or the ice balls, with this stuff, flavoured water, strawberry and raspberry. This is essence from Treadman. So I make the ice with this, and then as it melts, it doesn't dilute my drink. I need to get another set of ice cube makers so that I could do like Daryl's squash with it, because obviously bicycle, I don't know what Americans call it. You buy a drink and it's concentrate, and you add water to dilute it. We call it squash. What do you guys call it? This is the most common one, Robinson's. So what you do is you put a little bit of this in the bottom of a glass, and then you just add water. So I'm thinking of making up a load of squash and making cubes out of that as well. I don't want to do it in my cubes because I will have to wash them. Basically, I make the cubes, I pop them, I put all the cube, because I got like, oh no, I have this. Okay, and this makes the round balls. You get a set of 3 of these in a tub. And what I do when it's frozen is I pop them all out, and I then transfer them into another case. This one, okay. This case will hold all of those ice balls, ice cubes, and then I refilled the ice cubes up. So while they're freezing, I'm using these ones. But I don't bother washing them. I just refill them and remake them. Do it with that Daryl's juice as well, because it will contaminate my ice, and that stays cold for like 18 hours easily. So yeah, I might have to get another set so that I can make Daryl's ice cubes for his squash for the summer, because he's got a like an ice pole, a reusable one that you dunk in, and then you can add it to your drink, but it's not very good. It doesn't last. So he keeps on at me. He's like, I want a Smiggle too, but I just bought him like a cheap version from B&M. He's already broken it because he dropped it and the handle broke. Because his has got like a metal bit there that plastic goes into it. Mine is silicone, and it's broken. He's literally had it like about a week and a half. And he came home and I was like, well, you just have to live with it for now until I can get in town to get you another one. So. Right. This is my lawn at the moment. Over there. You see the dandelions are as high as the table. and then half of it is bare because we dug a load of earth up from there. That used to be a flower bed over there. We dug it out because that was excess soil from like when we did the rest of the garden. We just dumped it all here, and I was going to do a veggie garden. I didn't. It turned into a sort of wild flowers for a couple of years, and then it just became weeds. And we dug it all out and we levelled it out, and I needed it to be level with this part of the garden for the ease of getting in and out. And the excess soil we actually scattered over the lawn to level the lawn out, because it's become lumpy and bumpy, and Dolly and Binky have like dug a couple of holes here and there and blah. So unfortunately it's not growing through very well, probably because I haven't watered it very much. So I need to start doing that. But I'm going to mow, you know, what has grown, get it all ready, and hopefully tomorrow, if I feel up to it, what's tomorrow? It's Wednesday tomorrow. If I'm supposed to be meeting a friend, but if I don't do that, I might get on and start Tushi's house. But I want to get this done first before the door starts knocking, because I'm expecting the electrician to come back today. So he's coming back today to certify it all as done and safe and happy to go. And then that'll be that. My pen is coming. The groceries are coming. It's going to be a long day. So I want to get the back garden done, because the front garden is a bigger job. And obviously everybody comes to the front garden. So if I get the back garden done now before that all starts, that's the idea. So I'm going to stick in my headphones or my AirPods and listen to Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone while I do this. All done. That looks much better. Grandkids can get out here and run about now. I've got some weeds over there that the lawnmower flattened and didn't quite pull up that I need to hack out. I left that bit alone there because all it did was just pitch dust into my sandals. So yeah, but the important bits are all done now. Mum has informed me that she would like a shower, so I need to go up and help her with that now. I'm absolutely yucky. I will need a shower myself tonight, I think, if I can last that long. I've done loads out in the garden. I haven't finished it, but I'm done. I've been scratched quite a lot by bits of bramble and whatever, and I'm tired. So I am stopping. I am just preparing the tortoise a feast. I'm gonna have some cucumber and a bit of nana. He hasn't had a nana in ages. He likes a good nana, does the tortoise. Why do they shrink wrap cucumber? That has to be the dumbest fucking thing in the world. I always get it out now and put it straight into a Ziploc bag. That just helps keep it fresh. So he has quite a bit. He's on a right like pig out lately. He has this food on a dustpan. Because my mum started doing it that way. It was just easier for her to carry and to lift with her. And she started to feed him that way. And when he came up to live with me, I just carried it on, really. So, yeah, it doesn't matter that it's dirty. He's got a bit of cucumber, a bit of banana. He also likes cat food. A bit of apple every now and then. Doesn't like tomato. I must get some pepper for him, actually. He quite often eats the weeds in my garden. There he is. He's walking around now looking all forlorn and woebegone because there's no weeds because I've just mowed the lawn. There you go. Bit of nana there. What's that? Oh, yeah. Loves him a bit of nana. He'll probably eat all that and want some more later. Oh, fuck me. I am absolutely clean crackhead. Been stung a couple of times. Nettles. So I'm gonna have a bit of a rest. And then I'm gonna do Mum's lunch and get the bolognese for tonight going. Because I like to do bolognese in the slow cooker. But it'll only need about an hour or so. So I'll do it after I've done lunch. So I'm going to rest for now. Because I've done a lot. Fucked. Is it bad that part of me is hoping that they find out I've got fibro? Because there's got to be a reason I feel like this. This has got to be. Table stand recently from Temu to hold my phone so that I could shoot like downwards, and because I wanted to get back into like showing my journal, and I haven't actually like used it. It's got a little space for a teacup. I assume it just slots in, does it? Okay. Neighbour Gary going out on his trike. It's well noisy. Okay, and then it's just to pop that in there. Tighten it up like so, I guess. And I'll show you. So that's it, that's the base. It's not hugely heavy, but it's heavy enough. The space there to put a drink. And then I don't know whether you can have it that way or whether it will just tip it over that way, which I think it will. So I suspect I've got to turn it round, which I can't do one-handed. So I'll set it up and we'll see how it goes. Okay, that'll annoy. Yeah, I'm going to film a quick bujo and see how we do.